Hello, 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 everyone. I hope everyone's doing all right today. I hope everyone's holidays are going well. It's been a while. It's been, what, like a week, something like that? It's been a while. I've been mostly playing. I've been playing a bit, not too much. Mainly like just farming levels, I finally managed to get my mining to Grandmaster, which took a while. Now I'm kind of working on weaponsmith, but I have armor smithing in journeyman, and then we're getting the rest, there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope everyone's all right. Like I said, having nice holidays. So when it comes to this game, I played quite some time. I think I played like quite a bit. It's safe to say. And honestly, there's a lot of things. Like I mentioned last time, if any of y'all were there last time, um, I basically mentioned that this game has a lot of potential. Okay, a lot of potential. It's fun. The basics are here. It's missing a lot of stuff though, honestly. And the last couple of days of me playing, just in playing the game, kind of really like make that clear for me at least. We're missing a lot of things, okay? Game is missing a lot of things. It's not complete, but it's an alpha. It's to be expected. But I'm not exactly sure how long I'll be able to play this without getting bored out of my mind. And some of y'all might be, well, yeah, you're kind of pushing it because you're like, milking this game, just playing all the time, which is true, which is true. But I don't know, like the NPCs like fighting. I'm not seeing anything that really pushes me to just be like killing mobs. Everything feels more like, oh, okay, so yeah, you kill it, it gives good level, good XP, and that's it. That's cool, all right, but I mean, the raids, dungeons, all of that is like locked under like level 25s, and it's just so fucking long to get there. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to think. I think like they maybe didn't think this through completely. I guess that's why the alpha is here, but yeah, you know how it is. So, what am I doing at the moment? Well, I'm going back to Sunhaven. So, as some of y'all might remember, Sunhaven has been my city. Sunhaven is my city for a while. I've been there since almost day one, just farming, mining, and all that. So right now, my goal is to get 800. I'm trying to get approximately 800 copper flint. What's it called again? Let me check. Do I have any on me? No, I don't. Okay. Copper fragments. Okay. And you might be thinking, okay, but well, why 800 exactly? Well, that's exactly how much I'm gonna need to go from level 12 to level 20. Sure, I need to be farming copper a lot. Um, One of the glitch I kind of don't like at all is just the fact that every time I log back in, like all my mail is back, which I deleted. I made sure to delete, and then I don't know, it keeps reappearing. That's a bit of annoying, because I can't say exactly how much stuff I sold, but we'll get there. But yeah, I'm farming basically copper at the moment. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to Maryland just to drop a couple of things. Mostly just that, like, this coal, because it's, like, just really annoying in my inventory. And honestly, like, I'm kind of full everywhere, like, loot-wise. Like, I don't have a lot of space left. But good news, I'm almost done. As soon as I'm done with, like, leveling weaponsmith, I'll take a bit of a break and start, like, maybe playing more PvE. Well, playing more of the PvE, because I've been, like, farming like a dumbass, like, for a while, so, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Now we're almost there. I think I'm just gonna maybe put the sound a bit lower, because, yeah, that should be good. Because this scorpion makes a lot of sound. I usually play like with no sound, mostly because I'm either doing other things or working or, well, depends on what I'm doing. But most of the time, like I'll play like with really low sound, so don't hear this a lot. Like this whole weird noise it makes. Rock elemental. Also heard a lot of good things about this fishing thing, sport fishing, which seems cool. It's basically like you have to find like spots in the wild where an event is going on. It's called sport fishing. It doesn't appear on the map. You have to actually like go there, and then you'll see like a bunch of seagulls like circling around the spot, and then you're supposed to use like chum and then get them there. You know, just to get the loot. Like you kind of get. What the hell is all this? God damn. RDM, tangent RDM. Yeah, damn. That's a lot of people. Also, one thing that's worth mentioning, whenever you see those kind of people just like using crates, you know, doing crates and all that, kind of pay attention to them, because sometimes you'll, if you're lucky, and I do this, and I honestly I just really don't give a shit, but what I'll do is I'll just like trail them almost, like just look, you know, what they're doing, like, oh, okay, we saw a lot of things. So that's the zinc. Oh, that's a bunch of... Ooh, that's all the zinc fragments. Okay. So I had like a bunch of zinc fragments, okay? Bunch of zinc fragments that I just kept. I didn't need it anymore. So yeah, there you go. That's the juice. Yeah, there you go. 4 gold, 15. Perfect. You had like a bunch of... There you go. Oh, 2 more. Okay, okay. Had a bunch of those like just laying around, and I didn't really need it anymore. If I needed to craft like anything, I'm probably not going to be crafting white stuff, like at least green. At least I hope. So yeah, basically I just sold everything, it seems like, which is very nice because I need the money. Turns out leveling, armor smithing, and weapon smithing, it costs a lot of money. But yeah, what I was saying is that whenever you're like in the cities and all that, kind of pay attention to what you see on the ground, because sometimes you'll find like crates just laying around, and I made like a bunch of gold from this. Okay, maybe not like that much gold. I mean, maybe like what, 6, 7 gold, 6, 7. Made like 6, 7 gold approximately, and yeah, that's it. Like, you just pay attention, and sometimes you'll find like a crate just laying around. Most of the time, it's gonna be construction. Let's be for real. Like, it's not every day you find one of the juicy ones with like you can sell and for good loot or gold. Sorry. But yeah. So just pay attention, because sometimes you'll find it on the ground. You pick it up, and then, you know, if, for example, the person that dropped it messages me, most of the time I'll just sell it back to them. For a bit, like not much, maybe like 10, 20 silver, because you don't want to be like like you want to be mean, yeah, but like at the same time you don't really care. You need to make profit, and it's really their issue. Like, I mean, if they dropped it on the ground, well, guess what, people are gonna steal. If it's not me, it's someone else. But just take the crate and sell it. If they ask for it back, tell them you want like 10 silver, 20 silver, and then that's it. But yeah, you'll make a bit of gold with that. You'll make enough at least to level up stuff, because look at me, like I've been leveling my stuff all week. So we have weapon smithing is the last one I'm leveling right now. For some reason, well, I wanted to do like armor, mostly because armor, if you look at the recipes, it kind of stops at journeyman. It doesn't go over. While for weaponsmith, it kind of goes over to level 50. Mostly just like for tools, as you can see, so tools and all that. But yeah, so I kind of want to get there. And then whenever like the the level cap is gonna go, then it's gonna be another issue. Then it's gonna be worth it, because recipes and all that. But yeah, just trying to do a bit of farming, which I mean, I haven't crafted much as of right now, at least for people. Because I'm always like farming, so I never really get never like really get to, you know, just doing stuff, or at least crafting for people. Which I should advertise a bit more. I mean, I have like journeymen, not a lot of people. Well, is there a lot of people with that? I don't think there is, but yeah. Because look at this guy, unhinged. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Okay, so we are kind of allied to those guys, so not good. I was gonna say, like, this guy, I'm having a hard time believing he's gonna make it through to Sunhaven. They're based in Sunhaven, from what I understand. And yeah, like, this thing is way too slow to get to Sunhaven. What is that? Someone died over there. Also, another good moneymaker. You see the tame I'm on right now, like the mount. That's broodling scorpion. This thing is worth a lot. I don't know if it went down. Maybe it went down a bit, but like last time I checked, it was like 8 to 9 gold a piece. And they're really like well, they're not easy to get because it took me like about 40 pulls, like from just randoms, to get one. If you know the spots though, it's more of a passive thing. Like whenever you're in the area, you kind of check it out. They're only in the desert, by the way. Who could have guessed? But yeah, sometimes you'll see one, and then you know the spot, so you just pick it up, and then if you're lucky, you'll get one. If you don't already have one, you can tame it for yourself, or at least, you know, get a mount for yourself, which is good because it's the fastest tame, like in the alpha as of right now. I think like on ground level, there maybe there are others, but they're like way higher level. So this one's the best one, just in general, I would say. Yeah. Come look at this one. For example, this one is something you can. I cannot pick it up right now, mostly because it's stuck on a tree and it's been like that for like a day. So it's probably we're gonna have to wait until it resets, so it disappears and gets replaced. But yeah, you want to look like for those green ones. Here, I don't really like to like pick them up because it's like kind of a bad spot. At least I feel like it. But yeah, so those guys, broodlings, you'll look for a green one, you pick it up. You don't even need to be leveled anything. It's really good. And yeah, they're worth like a lot. Like I said, like 8 to 9 gold, like something like last time I checked at least. Like I said, I don't know if it changed, might have, but yeah. And now we are almost back home. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, if anyone's listening, well, I'm also always talking to myself and then asking questions, and then I'm thinking to myself, well, there's nobody in here. Who am I speaking to? Maybe I'm going crazy, or maybe I'm not. Look at this guy stealing my spot. Nen. Does that mean he's like a mayor or something? Why is there like a... Not sure why there's like a insignia next to him. Others don't, right? Yeah, look at him. This guy doesn't. This guy either. Who knows? But yeah, this is basically where I farm. I just farm all of those. Mostly to get copper. I get the copper. I sell it to... well, right now I need the copper, so I'm selling more of the zinc, as you could see like earlier. But like, yeah, I'm selling mostly like zinc. 29 copper a pop, which is really good. At least I feel like it's a pretty decent price. Because all of the other... And honestly, you're idiots. Some of the people like selling are really fucking stupid. Sorry. They'll sell it for like a silver piece, like one for a silver piece. That doesn't make any sense. Who's gonna buy that? You're just you're just expecting something that's just not gonna happen. So you sell it at 29 silver or 29 copper, which isn't much, but it's way better than what you would have got if you sold it to an NPC. So there's that, you know. Also, we're still establishing where we're gonna be living, which is kind of cool, I guess. I hoped like we would have a spot like already by then, but I think we're gonna be moving back there to mid break. I'm not too sure. I think mid break is where we're going. I like mid break. Some of the guys wanted to go over there. I think Brine Barrel. Um, I think that's kind of stupid though. Honestly, it's not against people who want to go there, but it's where the what's the name of that guy? Like he has a massive ego. Like he plays MMOs, has a massive ego. So he got his team killed by running around, like running away on a WoW hardcore playthrough. What was his name? Oh, Pirate Software. Yeah, there you go. Pirate Software. So like their guild is over there. So if they're even like close to resembling the guy, I think we're good. Not gonna be a fun time. Um, some people wanted to go there, Gina, over there. It's not too bad of a spot, but I feel like it's way too far. This is mostly gonna be good like for running crates. But I mean, who wants to live there? Here, I think it's a perfect spot. It's a bit of almost everything. It has access to the sea. It's pretty good for resources, from what I remember. So yeah, it's decent, decent spot. Okay, so I did manage to sell the zinc here. So I had some zinc here also. I wanted to see if people would buy it. Seems like they do. Yeah, I should have maybe brought that with me. Well, anyways, so that's a bit of the copper. I'm still working on that. So yeah, basically just farming, mining, mostly mining. And yeah, let's see. Don't forget to put the shirt so you get better loot. I need to replace my pickaxe. That's the biggest issue right now. I have like a apprentice one, which is good. Like, I mean, it does the job, but I should be able to level up like and get something better right now. It's not like I don't have the resources. It's just the biggest issue is mostly like the wood. Like wood compared to minerals, it takes like a lot to get like a good piece. So if we're looking at like a pickaxe, whoa, what just happened? So pickaxe. So technically I'd need something like this or this. This is okay, but like a better rarity I'm talking about. So 133 and then 34, 219 and then 55. Oh, okay, this one gives better speed and spoil. Spoil is good. The XP we don't really care anymore. We're like a grandmaster, so not this one in mining. But yeah, as you can see, I need processed boards and then copper ingots. Copper ingots easy. Tin fragments, that's easy. Tin fragments. Oh right, okay. This is gonna be an issue though. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of an issue. This is gonna be easy. This is gonna be an issue because I don't have like and I know we do have lumberjack in the guild. It costs like a lot of resources. As you can see, like it's asking like for 10 boards. And what exactly do you need to make boards again? Apart from the wood, of course. Not lumberjacking, lumber milling. Okay, so lumber milling. Only show resources, and we need dried board. Yeah, so we would need 3 golden. Okay, so 3 gold plus a Nash board, which is going to be another thing. So 3 wood, and then 4, 5, 6. We would need 6 of gold. Let's say gold quality. We would need 6 of them for 1 piece, and we would need 10 boards, so that would be 60 in total. So we would need 60 yeah, 60 well, I say gold, but you know the rarity, like the legendary one. 6 legendary wood. to be able to craft what I'm looking for. Because I don't want to craft like white. Well, I could craft white, I guess, but it's just at this point, let's just farm for a better one. Also, not exactly sure what's the difference between like a gold and a white one. Maybe it's a big difference. Maybe it's not. Not exactly sure. And it's all ashboard. Oh well, it would all need to be like the same thing, which is even worse. Or maybe we could use like different ones, but when we like the six ones you would need to use, it would need to be the same wood. So be there like ashwood or whatever. It would need all to be the same thing, which is annoying. And also, I'm pretty much well from what I'm looking like. Most people are gonna be playing like for like the monsters, you know, like fighting PvE and all that. I'm more like working towards getting all my levels in professions, like the mining, all that. So I'm kind of way too advanced. Well, not too advanced. I don't want to use that type of language because it's kind of weird. It's cringe. But I'm way too far ahead because I don't have someone else that's doing the same thing I'm doing, or at least like the equivalent, like on the lumber side at the same time, which kind of press makes it a bit of an issue because I kind of need to have someone doing lumber at the same time, which it is what it is. I understand that not everyone has the same way of playing. Not everyone wants to do the same things, which is fully understandable. I mean, that's just how things are. I mean, a lot of people are going to find what I do boring, personally. Even myself, I do find it a bit boring now that I think about it. Because game is cool. Like I said, the game is really cool. There's a lot. And I'm sorry if I'm yapping a lot, because I probably am. But the game is cool. There's a lot of things to do. Well, not a lot of things to do. That's mostly the issue. But it's missing a lot of systems. It's missing a lot of systems, and it kind of just pushes the game to be. There's only two things you can really do. You can either be playing like professions, or you're playing like PvE, getting a city. And the city part is cool. It's just you need so many people to get like to that point. Because look at this shit. It's 39%, right? Um, we had like the whole guild, and really like the whole guild, okay, farming XP in that spot for like a full day. I wasn't there because I was mostly getting my jobs done, but someone kind of has to do that. But yeah, like a whole day of leveling, which was like about 11 hours from what I remember. And they got it from 0 to 18%, which is crazy when you think that this is a guild with like 66 members. So, anyways. I think they need to maybe work a bit better systems, at least for the leveling. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of boring that you can only like kill and like bots, or the mobs, to get that level up. It would be nice if maybe we had like other systems like quests or nodes or certain tasks you could do to get there. Because I tried farming over there, and it's really not that good. Like you get like 28 XP for like one node, no matter the node you're picking, be it like mining, wood, whatever. And this is not even a dent in this, which is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Just gonna look, crafting. Is it sun scorch, scorch bound, ruby, copper. But yeah, that's how it's been going for a while. I'm thinking of maybe playing other MMOs. I need another to play like another MMO, find something else. Cause this I like I said, it's fun, but I'm not seeing this maybe like hopping on and then playing and all that, but it's missing a lot of content. It's not that great. I'm thinking I'll play maybe old school RuneScape again, which I always loved. It's just like sometimes what I'll do is I'll just play like I'll play for like a couple of months and then I just take a break and then come back and then you know. Oh, I'm not sure what to play honestly. Also, maybe Star Citizen. I heard a lot of bad things again, like about it, which I mean, it is what it is. I was a I don't remember the name of the game I used to play. It used to be like a game where you kind of build like ships and stuff like that. Let me go check on my Steam library. You kind of build ships and then you can like find like a planet. You can live on it. It's an well, almost an MMO. Like it's the usual the original one was like just like I think like sandbox with like just you and your friends. That's it, like on the local server. But then some guys did like they did like a mod where it's like a bunch of like it's a full server where like there's hundreds of people, like thousands of planets, and then you can just like live on them. What's the name of the game? It used to be. I used to play like I played it a lot with friends. It was really good. Uh, Let me check real quick. God, I have way too many games. Not seeing it. Oh, there you go. I think it's that Empyrean. Yeah, Empyrean Galactic Survival. It was fun. Honestly, it was fun. There was a lot of like weird concepts and, you know, again, uh missing a bit of content somewhere, some places, but you know, it was what it was. It's not it was a good game. It wasn't a bad game. It was fun. Played like 100 hours something with friends. Really like the concept. Something maybe like Star Citizen or maybe Old School RuneScape. Old School RuneScape, I'd love to play more. My biggest issue with it is that I've never done PvP, and I feel like if you don't really interact with it, it's not exactly that good. Well, it's not as fun as it could be. But I'd really like to play Old School RuneScape would be a game I would really enjoy playing. Star Citizen, I kind of like the idea. It's just it looks fun. Maybe something you can have fun by yourself. I'm more of a rat whenever I play, so in a way, like when I say rat, like I don't mean like a camp shit, like in Tarkov or whatever. No, no, no. Just I play more of a solo lifestyle where everything is gonna be like compact. So I'm not sure how far you can go in Star Citizen. You know, I don't know if like you can have loot and then you can have a base and then I know you can kill people. I know you can loot their stuff. I know your ships can be looted. But apart from that, I don't know much about it honestly. But yeah, I mean, mostly MMOs. I want to play an MMO right now. That's just like gets me in there, you know? Like I just want to play. I kind of lose myself in it like for a couple of months. And the biggest issue also is just like the fact that I'm like, you know, I kind of do YouTube. Well, I don't really do it anymore. Like I don't do a lot of videos at least. Look at those guys stealing all my mining. Who are they? Federation. Emitted, okay. And hazardous. Huh, not sure who that is. But yeah, like I want to play like an MMO and then lose myself into it, because that's just I think like MMOs. That's why you play MMOs. I really enjoy them. But this one, like I said, it's missing way too much content at the moment. It's not complete, and I kind of, you know, you have to expect that whenever you enter like an alpha, it's gonna be like really bare bones. But I was hoping a bit more, you know, maybe a bit more to do. But it's just what it is. I'm still playing right now, you know, like kind of shows that I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I wonder what MMO I'd play. Don't you dare stop here, boy. If I had to start again, though, there's a couple of things I would have changed about my way of how I handled all of this. I probably would have taken a rogue instead of just because they're so OP. At least it feels like it. They're really like OP. I would have maybe rushed something else. Maybe instead of taking mining, maybe like I don't know. What could have I done? Maybe hunting. Hunting would have been nice. It's kind of tedious from what I understand, but it looks cool. Maybe I wouldn't have started here. Maybe I would have been more in the north. I don't know. There's a lot of things I may. I mean, I kind of like the map. I like the desert. I enjoy it a lot. I kind of know it pretty well now, so I can like navigate it pretty fast. I think, like I said, my biggest issue is mostly the fact that if I, I'm sorry, that's just what work does to you. Apart from the fact like that, there's not really a lot to do. Like, let's see. If you look at the map, there's those corruption events. They're cool. They're cool. They're level 25. Okay, and then you have those dungeons which are cool. They're level 25. So everything is under 25. There's no like the only way for you to level up from level 1 to level 25, there's no dungeons, there's no quests. There are quests, but they're worth absolute dog shit. Honestly, I'm going to be real, it's dog shit. Like they're not worth it. You shouldn't be doing quests. It's not worth it at all. But yeah, the only way for you to level up is just to farm mobs and, you know, that's cool, but I kind of want to do other than just, you know, farm mobs. I mean, look at my XP. I'm getting a bit of XP by farming, just by mining. And look, 237 XP, that's for mining, but 267 XP earned, like just regular XP. And then you look at my bar, I need like 100k. 100k. I would like to get there. That's a lot, and it's not exactly something I find fun, but... I wonder, 100k divided by like 237. How much is that? It gives me 421 nodes. So I would need to mine 241 nodes. And the 237 I got, or 267, that's a pretty good one because I got like a rare drop on it. So yeah, that's just the way things are. But game is fun. Lot to improve though. Or sorry, a lot to add, I should say, because improve in general, netcode is pretty decent. I didn't lag that much. I had like a couple of times where I'm lagging, but it's okay. It needs to be improved when it comes to the FPS though. God damn, not sure why I'm so tired today. But yeah, I'd like to play MMOs. Or maybe FPS. I like FPS. They're easy to digest, you know. Get in there, play a couple of games, and then you're out. You don't need to be like, there's no goal, just have fun. Almost good to go back. Aw, goddamn. I've also been playing like GTA a lot recently. Friend of mine got me back to playing because I used to play like the Legacy. Legacy one on Steam because I wanted to get like I'm probably don't know. I never mentioned it before, but I kind of like getting achievements, like Steam achievements. I kind of farm them. So I wanted to get like the GTA 5, the legacy one completed like 100%, and then I would play like the enhanced with my friend. This way I wouldn't have to farm like the achievements all over again, which kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it was taking me way too long, and I was making wait, which wasn't fair of me. Let me check. Yeah, it wasn't fair. So I kind of just I finished most achievements on the game, like the legacy one. I'll redo them like again. Um, like it's like I think I'm missing like maybe 10 maybe something like that. Let me check real quick. So on legacy I have 65 achievements out of 77. And most of the ones that are missing are like basic stuff. Basically, I gave myself like a bunch of like I left myself like a bunch of money, so just to complete a couple of those goals. One of them is like buying like $8 million worth of vehicles, which is kind of easy. And then I have to just hit someone with like what's it called? The orbital cannon, the one you get like in the Doomsday Heist. So those ones are gonna be easy. Level 20. I need to do job with like a friend. I need to complete the only so the only big ones, there's gonna be two. One of them is gonna be just getting to level 100, and then after that you have Mastermind, which is this one's gonna be rough. I'm supposed to try with like a couple of guys in the next. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow or the day after. I don't exactly remember. I'm supposed to try with them, which means like completing all the heists in order, first of all, and then without no one dying, no one restarting the game, or quick restart, that kind of stuff. So it's really difficult. At least this is really difficult. We'll see. I'm pretty seasoned. Those guys, they say they are. Most of them are pretty high level. I think I'm the lowest level. But that's not because I haven't played. It's just like, kind of went from console to this. So yeah, we'll be trying in the next couple of days. I don't remember when. I think it's tomorrow or something like that. And then we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I get it, because I don't want to really have to try that again too many times. But everything can happen. Oh, and I was saying that, and then there's also the leveling. Like, I need to get to level 100. But I think from what I was told, like, it's pretty easy. You just have a couple of glitches you can do, and then get that level pretty fast. Sell that. Then we have copper. Right. Gonna take 25. So I have a lot of work to get to that 800 copper I was talking about. I think that's 5 lines, so all of this should be filled with copper fragments. Gonna take a lot of time, that's for sure, though. That's good. And as you can see, like, I've been stacking like a bunch of those resources. I have like a lot. Slate. Okay, so I do have some slate. So I kind of just stack like everything that's gold, because it's gonna be used in the future for my whatever. Like, I need to start gearing up and then making gear. I'm gonna need that for sure. Hmm. Sorry about that. I usually close like any other type of pages whenever I'm streaming, but uh, let's see. Ruby's there. This is there. This is there. This is there. Right. Right. Uh, but yeah, I mean, sorry for the silence. Just you know, looking at things. Maybe I'll do like one last run. After that, I'll take all the zinc I managed to farm and then bring it back to Maryland and then sell it there, or at least put it on sale for tonight. But yeah, I need an MMO. I need to be playing something because this is nice, but it's not exactly scratching that itch. Like I said, maybe Star Citizen. I don't know. I kind of it's been like that this for like a year. Since I stopped playing Ark Survival Evolved, which was one hell of a story, but I don't know. I kind of feel like everything is just I'm not sure what to play. That's the issue. I'm not sure what I want to play, and I really have like I was hoping this would be it when it announced, but again, it's just like an alpha. I guess I'm just waiting for GTA 6 by now. I was hoping maybe the new Call of Duty would be good, but it seems to be trash. So I'm not even gonna start on that. There we go. This guy stole all the juicy mining loot, so we'll just skip that. And now that I think about it, I'm talking about like, oh, what I want to play and all that. I think I'll just continue playing. Now, I'm. Here's what I. Oh, I think I see things. I'm gonna continue playing for the next couple of weeks. So 2 next weeks. I have to go. I have vacation. Last 2 weeks of January of this year. Well, year that's coming up. I think I'll just take those 2 weeks, enjoy myself. I will be out of country, so I will not be streaming or doing YouTube or whatever. So I think I'll just take like a break, enjoy myself, and then when I come back, hopefully I'll be a bit recharged, you know, really wanting to do something. Because right now I'm just like, I'm streaming, and it's mostly just so because I'm thinking to myself, like, if I'm not doing it, it's not really going to change anything. I'm going to be speaking to my, well, I don't exactly speak to myself when I'm not streaming, but, you know, I'll be by myself anyways, so might as well stream it, I guess. Maybe when I come back, I'll have better ideas, or at least a better idea of what I want to do. I'd like to play MMOs. I really enjoy them. But at the same time, I'm not exactly someone that stays on the same thing for too long. So, should I do variety? Variety? Man. Variety. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, maybe, you know, maybe I try to do like some, streaming video games, multiple video games. But at the same time, I know that if you don't go into a niche and then if you don't like just grind one particular thing, it's gonna be harder. But at the same time, I don't really care. I want to do what I want to do. I don't know if anyone can relate. Well, if anyone watches this. But yeah, I kind of want to do what I want to do. And I don't really want to stay like locked to one thing. But at the same time, none of the games I'm playing at the moment really gets me to be like, oh yeah, let me come back tomorrow and play again. I play most of them just to have something to do, I guess. Anyways, I don't want this to be depressing. That's not the purpose of this. I just want to say that I'm not sure what I'm playing right now, what I want to play. I heard a lot of good things about Old School RuneScape though. I know that the new sailing came out. Maybe I'll play that. Or maybe I'll play a bit of Finals. Finals is a really good game. It's an FPS, it's not an MMO, but it's really fun. Or at least, last time I played it, I remember it being fun. God damn. Go. Almost done, and after that, damn, not a single good drop. Oh, that's because I don't have my God damn it. So yeah, I had my bad one, so now I get no loot. Yay. Or at least no juicy loot. I realized though I'm gonna need to be working on my level as soon as I can, because level 14 is low, really low. And from what I could tell, like, let me check at the XP. So level 14, we need a total of 1,000,000 for, or yeah, 1,500,000 like to get there, or 800, sorry, to get there. So a million and and 800. So almost a bit more than 1.5 million. But to get to from 15 to level 25, that would be almost 13.5 million, which makes no sense at all. At all. Like 13.5 million. So I would need to do all of this approximately 13 times? Yeah, nah, chief. That's just not happening. That's one of my biggest gripes with the game, because yes, it needs to be difficult to level up. I fully agree. But the incentives to play anything else than just killing mobs is just not there. Just not there at all. A lot of copper though, that's good. That's very good. After that, like I said, I'll go sell the zinc back in Maryland. It's sold out there, but I don't know. I feel like it's better to go and sell it there. Also, another thing, I feel like the rare resources, they're way too rare. Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, a lot of the systems, they're cool, but they don't make a lot of sense. It's not developed that much. Like for example, Slate. Okay, Slate is supposed to be level 2. Like it's the next level after you finally get a certification in mining for the first time. That's cool and all, but it's way too rare to be level 2. Okay, it feels more like a level 4 in terms of rarity. Like I see it once in a while. And the big ones, like the big nodes, I see it it's even more rare. So, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things they need to work on. And again, it's an alpha. I get that. But they can't forget that we had to pay to get playing, to be playing that. I mean, it was like, what, $50, $45, something like that? Not exactly remember. But yeah, I mean, we kind of paid for that, so kind of need to get working on that. Hopefully they will. Ah, there he is. I was wondering where the guy was. Almost done. Like I said, after that, we'll just go ahead and go sell. Stream was a bit slow. It wasn't too long. It was a small stream, 1 hour. But sadly, that's just as far as I can go. Especially when it comes to streaming. With work and everything, it's a bit difficult. But maybe I'll do bigger streams. Maybe I'll stream a bit more like on weekends. Because I know a lot of people... Is most people going to be listening in the weekends? I think most people are going to be listening on weekends. Not that it's really going to do a difference. I mean, we'll go from 0 people to maybe 1, which is cool. I mean, I never said no to more, company. But still, I shouldn't really be worrying about, like, weekends and all that. Because nobody's going to be listening anyways. Or at least maybe one person, 2 person are going to be listening. Not that much. Right, so that should be the last node, and after that we'll just go back, sell everything, and then go back to Maryland, and then we'll sell there. Well, actually, let me show you real quick where you can get this mount I'm on. Or at least, like, the easy location to farm them. There's 2 spots where you can farm them almost solo. Because the biggest issue with... Oh, I thought this was... So, the biggest issue with those ones, getting this one, is that you have to... like, all those enemies are pretty high level. As you can see, level 19 and all that. This one is one. So basically, you just like swoop in and then you just catch it at the right time whenever like no one's gonna be on there. So as you can see, there's stone monkeys, death and taxes. They're kind of killing stuff together, so they're trying to get like to the one of the, yeah, this one's gonna manage to get there, I think. Yeah. So as you can see, there's another one here. I think that's another one. Yeah, that's another one. So technically, like, you just go in there and then let's see if we can do it actually. Let's see. This one's gonna be a bit more difficult because let's see. The moment you get checked, like one of them sees you, you just run. It's just not worth it. They'll clap your ass like really easily. There we go. We'll just sit there. But yeah, so you can technically like almost farm them solo, which is not recommended because you see how easy it would be. Like someone just gets there, just gets the attracts this one further and then go from there. How much HP? Like 12,000, yeah. Because you can't fight them like solo. At least I don't think it's doable. But yeah, like I said, so this space right here, there's a lot of them that spawns, or at least 1, 2, maybe 3 sometimes, a bit further like back there, and mostly they're doable. Like you can almost get them by yourself. Okay, I've done it like a couple of times. It's doable. You can get them by yourself. Second spot. There's 3 spots in total. At least that's the ones I've been farming. That's the ones I farmed to get this thing. So there's the one back there. There's another one over there. We're gonna go check it out. And after that, there's a last one. Or at least there used to be a last one there. I'm not too sure if it's doable now. Because when I was doing this, it was still like a crossroad. So there was no building like going down there. And it feels like it kind of messed up the spawn points. We'll see, but I don't think it's doable anymore over there. But yeah, here, normally there's one here. That's not the main spot I used, though. It was over there, mostly. So over there used to be a couple that spawn. Like 2, 3, 4 sometimes. I'm not seeing any at the moment. So I'm thinking maybe it was farmed recently. Because you can see the dusty beetles. Is it this one? No. Okay. I think someone might have farmed this one already. Which happens. I mean, it's a really, like, it costs a lot, like I said. The tame itself, like the mount, costs a lot. So it's not surprising. I mean, people are going to be farming those for a profit. Or simply to get one, because like I said, it's like there's a reason why it costs so much, is because it's the best mount you can get for the for ground, at least the lowest level and the fastest at the moment. It's like 165% movement speed on ground, which is really good. There's a bunch of people over there. Not sure what they're doing. Are they farming? Or, they're farming all the crystals and all that. But yeah, so, there used to be one right here, just in front. There used to be like a spawn on... I'm not sure. Can you even see my cursor? Yeah, you can. Okay. So there was a bunch here. Oh, and there you go. Another one that spawned here. Okay, maybe I'll just drag them further, or at least go as far as I can so it just doesn't follow me anymore. Yeah, okay. So here, spawn here, and then all over this little place. So like over there, and as you can see, like this one, it's free. I mean, there's not even like one single enemy you have to compete with, which is nice. You know, it's kind of cool. Okay, so I didn't get anything on this one. I got Scorpion Venom Gland, which is useless. It's for alchemy. It's not really that useful. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's where I used to farm them. Doesn't look like there's much more anymore. Like, they don't really... There's not that many that spawn anymore. And like I said, a lot of people are just like farming them on repeat, which is understandable, again. It kind of makes sense. Now, I know I mentioned I was gonna go to Maryland to sell the stuff. I think I'm just gonna go back on what I said. I think I'll just do it here. Hopefully it sells during the night. And then I'll just disconnect here. So that. Also low taxes here, which is really nice. Copper. This is this. Also put the shirt so I get more XP. Okay, now there we go. There we go. Sell all of that almost, and then, like I said, the zinc, I'll just keep it here. It's I like to put it at like 29 copper piece. I think it's a reasonable price. I mean, how much is one? How much is one? It's 5 copper. So we're getting like 6 times or you know, the usual we would have gotten, which is honest. Okay, like I'm not trying to like scam people. And again, if they're buying it, it's not really a scam. I mean, they're the ones that are willing to pay that much. But I kind of like to put it like at a reasonable price. This way people buy in bigger quantities, even if I'm selling at a pretty high price. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then another one. Okay, so almost 100. Right. Yo yo yo, how you doing? So we are selling all of this. Not bad, honestly, not bad. You know, it's holidays, so you get to enjoy yourself a bit more than usual. But been playing Ashes almost all day, so I'm getting tired of this. But you know how it is. And how about you? 29. 29. Hopefully this sells during the night. I'm hoping it does. We did a little test earlier. It kind of did. Took a bit more time. Are you streaming daily or sometimes? Normally it's gonna be daily. I'm still getting used to it. Honestly, depends of the games. I like Ashes of Creation. I feel like it's a really good game. It has a lot of potential, but sadly, the reality is just that it's empty. A lot of it is empty. It's a bit difficult to do it daily, but I'll probably do it daily. I have like a bunch of vacations. Well, I have a vacation plan in a couple of weeks, so I'll probably take a 2 weeks breaks. Won't be there, but after that, it's daily. I'd like to stream a bit more. I'm more of a YouTube type of guy. Like I did YouTube for a while, so still new to the streaming thing, which I kind of I'm enjoying. You know, I get to yap to myself, which is kind of nice, but you know, it's a bit of a different experience. Any other games? Yeah, almost everything. Honestly, there's not a lot of games I don't get to play. Mostly FPS, MMOs. I play Sim Cities, simulators, a lot of things. Honestly, it's easier for me to say what type of games I don't play, which is going to be one type, and one type only, and it's mostly sports game. I don't really enjoy them, honestly. I play them with the friends, but not the biggest fan. Right, so we sold all of that. Do we have anything else? This will sell. Do we need... Yeah, we'll put this here. So how much am I at? So we put a goal of 800 copper stacks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 13, and we have some in Maryland. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, sure. So 800 divided by 18. Well, we have 18, so 360 minus 360. 440. Okay, so we're almost there. The goal is not that far. We did like half the goal in a day. And I kind of did it like pretty like leisurely, let's say. Like I kind of didn't do much. I kind of just enjoyed myself, that's it. So we're pretty much there, almost there. Maybe another day of farming and we'll be good. Now let's see. I'll do a little round, see if there's anything that they need. Not seeing much here. Let's go to the mayor's office. Maybe there's something there. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Maybe I spoke a bit too softly. Yeah, no, I said yeah. Go ahead. My bad. I was thinking too much of the copper. I was trying to figure out how much I'm supposed to get. Are they making stuff here? But yeah, go ahead. Ask away. Wood or plant from the sand school, fish or carcasses, stones or metal, gems. Yeah, okay, no, it's not too difficult to get. And then the sheriff. Let's see. And it's back to 0%. I hate this stuff. Brine barrel. Why haven't you upgraded your channel? I mean, there's no decoration. Honestly, I thought about it. The reason is actually really simple, okay? I mostly hate using stuff, so I do my own stuff, okay? Mostly for like any type of decoration, all that kind of stuff. I did it myself for my YouTube channel, which I had a lot of fun doing. I never got to doing it for Twitch. And like I said, I'm really new to this. Like I started streaming maybe last week. I did like maybe 2 streams, maybe 3 if I remember correctly. So it's something I'm gonna be working on probably this weekend. Gonna start working on this, maybe overlays, that kind of stuff. I don't want to invest myself too much into this because I know that whenever I get like into something, I don't know if you ever had that, but you get into something and then you just put like the maximum into it. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out, it has to be everything perfect or nothing works. At least that's the mindset I have sometimes. So I tried to not get into it, but probably this weekend. You know what? I'll try to set up something a bit more respectable for this weekend because I'm gonna be for real with you. I get it. It's kind of hard to look at. Do you have any resources? You know, you'd recommend like maybe I don't know. I know that a lot of websites do those nowadays. You know, where they'll have like packs you can get or work with, that kind of stuff. Let me know if you have something in mind, like maybe a oh, what the hell is that? Maybe if you have like a something in mind, someone you or a website that does that and it's pretty decent. Does it fly? That's so cool. Dawnbreaker. Oh, that's a mayor, right? Like he's a mayor? I think this guy is a mayor. Because I think flying mounts are only for mayors, right? Someone wanted me to check. Can we make the flown market and then dust bounce? So no, it's not possible to get it there yet. Okay, no. there. I don't know. The setup of this city is kind of weird. It feels not direct. I'm not sure what words to use to describe this. It feels kind of weird. What do they need? Construction. So public work well. Okay, so yeah, they kind of need to complete those, but at the same time, I kind of want to keep my resources for when I'm gonna do it there. You know what? Let's go take a look. Not seeing. I know I was mentioning earlier that there were a couple of spots where they spawn. Here, I don't remember any of them spawning. I think it's mostly just hostiles, no. Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I think it's only hostiles there. You know what? Lucy Thompson brought a pretty good point. My channel looks is hard to look at. At least on the Twitch side of things, it's kind of hard to look at. You know, there's not a lot to that says, "Oh, this person is streaming." Maybe I'll need to get working on that. I kind of like to. I'm not a big fan of using like resources that's publicly available. Not because I don't trust things. It's just I kind of like to do my own thing, you know? And that's a bit of an issue. I'll be the first to admit it's not exactly the best way of looking at things. Okay, you know, that thing is not getting tamed. Never mind. Yeah, damn. But yeah, I mean, maybe I need to start working on maybe a logo, maybe a bit of a overlay. That would be a good idea, I'm sure. But that's just how things are. I'll get working on this this weekend. I'll try to get this working. Maybe something that looks a bit better. Not too hard to look at. Yeah, you know what? I'll get working on that. Can't promise one exactly, but I'll get working on it. Hopefully before the end of the year. Wink. Wink, wink. But yeah, I think I'll end this here, honestly. I think I'm pretty much done for tonight. We did a bit of farming. We went and reached our goal of 400. 400 of those, what's it called? Copper fragments. I think that's halfway there. We need another 400s and we should be good to go. Anyways, I hope for everyone that listened, I hope everyone enjoyed. I hope you all have nice holidays. I know the new year is coming, unless we probably won't get to speak again, or you know, whoever's listening, you probably won't listen to me again. But if it is the case, perfect. If not, I wish you all a really great new year, and cheers. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.